Once upon a time, an old man and an old woman lived in a cottage in the forest. They had no children and no family, and the old man would spend his time in the garden, bringing in potatoes and leeks and tomatoes and carrots and all of the things that the two of them would need for dinner. The old woman would cook the ingredients, but she would also clean and sew. Sometimes she was fed up with all of the mundane housework, so one day she decided that she would treat the old man by cooking him some gingerbread. She got all the ingredients and put them together into a dough and kneaded it until it was ready. But she thought to herself, I should have some fun with this. I'll make the gingerbread into a gingerbread man. And she did. She took currants and put them in for 2 eyes. She took icing and made some hair and a nose and a mouth and some little cherries as buttons on a suit. She took the gingerbread man and put him into the oven to cook, and then went and sat down and did some sewing as she waited and waited and waited. But soon she could smell that the gingerbread man was cooking. She went over when she thought it was ready and opened the oven with a glove. But before she could take a breath, the gingerbread man had jumped up and down and onto the floor and across the room and out of the door. She was startled, but she ran after him, saying, "Come back, come back." And all the gingerbread man said was, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Now, the old man, looking over the garden fence, saw what was happening and also began to run, shouting out, "Come back, dinner, come back." And the gingerbread man said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man," and ran on. So the two of them, the old man and the old woman, chased him until they came to a cow in a field. The cow saw the gingerbread man coming and thought, make a nice tasty morsel. I'm going to eat that gingerbread man." But the gingerbread man just turned and said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man," and ran on. It wasn't long before the gingerbread man went past a horse. The horse also thought, I'm hungry. That gingerbread man looks good, and started to run towards the gingerbread man. But the gingerbread man, looking over his shoulder, just said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man," and carried on. The old man, the old woman, the cow and the horse carried on chasing him until he came to some chickens, who thought, that's an interesting looking gingerbread man. We could peck him and have a lovely meal, and started to chase as well. But the gingerbread man just shouted over his shoulder, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man," and ran off. So now he was being chased by the old woman, the old man, the cow, the horse, and the chickens. Further on down the path was a sty with pigs in it, and they also saw the gingerbread man and thought to themselves, "Let's have the gingerbread man for our dinner." And once more they started to chase. And the gingerbread man just looked over his shoulder and said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And on he sped, running faster and faster, until he came to some water and couldn't go any further. And at the edge of the water, he saw a fox. And the fox said, "Let me help you over the water. You won't be caught and you won't be eaten." Now, the fox knew he couldn't outrun the gingerbread man, so he was being clever. He said, "Get upon my back and I will take you to the other side of the water, and there you will be safe. And the gingerbread man said, well, why would you help me? And the fox said, well, I was going to cross over the river anyway. So the gingerbread man got onto the back of the fox, and the fox went into the water and started to go across to the other side. The gingerbread man was happy enough on the back of the fox, but then the fox said, I feel slightly uncomfortable having you on my back. Would you mind moving up a little bit to my neck? And the gingerbread man agreed and moved up. A little further, the fox said, oh, I still feel slightly uncomfortable. Would you mind, old chap, would you mind sitting on my head? That would be much better for me. And the gingerbread man agreed and sat on the fox's head. The fox was still making his way across the water. But then he said, oh, would you mind just one more move? I do feel slightly uncomfortable. Would you mind balancing on my nose? And the gingerbread man agreed. So now, balanced on the fox's nose, they both crossed across the water. But then the fox threw the gingerbread man up into the air, snapped, and caught him in his mouth and ate him. And that was the last thing that anybody ever saw of the gingerbread man. He couldn't run anymore.